Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as Kraken in this one. We're on Orbital Drill against Rogue, Val, Sunny, Griff and Hyde for this one. Orbital Drill is the BOG skin, as always. Yeah, I'm just going to jump right in there. It is Carnival Hunt Day, ladies and gentlemen. Going into it, obviously I've not played it yet at the time of recording this. I'm just getting Evolve done first, and then I'm going to go over there and see what's occurring. You know, I'm just a bit worried about player count, because obviously with it being a closed alpha, there's not actually going to be that many people playing it. And, you know, whilst we're away from that video, shh, don't tell anybody, I'm a bit concerned that all I'm going to be playing against is the hardcore players. And, you know, the initial concern there is that I'm going to go, you know, based on my DVD videos, you know what I'm like. If I go into the game and have a bad first one, I'm going to immediately say the game's shit. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping there are actually quite a few new players in there, and I do trust the game to actually be, you know, at least somewhat balanced as we do get into it anyway. So, it's what I need to remember anyway, is that it's not DVD, so it's probably actually balanced. I don't want defense straight away. I would like anything that exists on this planet, please, game. Gameplay at the beginning with the monster is we run away from the hunters, we try and find wildlife. I've got a singular obsidian grub. There's some striders down there, that's good. To fill up this meter that you'll see, that little chip that's just appeared, it forms a ring as we continue eating. Once we get to stage 2, that is when the fighting will begin. I'm kind of a bit weary here, to be honest, about getting carrion birds, because they've only just landed and they're going to cut straight across the area, if I had to guess. As soon as you see it, we didn't get any carrion birds, that's good. With it being bots, they kind of just know where you are anyway, but if you don't give them any bird signs, they just follow your tracks and little things that you'll see behind us. No. Am I gonna get this? Yeah, I do. But yeah, I am actually excited for Carnival Hunt though, in a moment's time, you know, after I've done this in the Goliath video. It's a new race sim. I hate to sound like it, fellas, but I kind of know the reality of the situation, but I just want it to last, you know, at least some amount of fucking time, you know, where we can see some content, we can see something new. You know, it doesn't just die at release because nobody fucking plays it, they just gravitate back to the fucking shitty that Dead by Daylight is. You know, I just want it to last more than, you know, 2 minutes. So, you know, if it is something that I do deeply enjoy, we're going to grab the Evolve over here, let's say, because I might actually, you know, it depends, I don't know what the game's like yet, so we're going to be heavily promoting it quite a lot. There's going to be a lot of videos going out on the channel, probably daily, but this is what I was concerned about with the player count being the way it is. It might not be a daily situation for it, because if it does take me about, you know, 20-30 minutes a round to get into a game, especially since we're going to be looking at monster first, it's probably going to be the role everybody's going to be wanting to play as well in a very small player base. Yeah, we are going to get ability cooldowns there. It's one of the best monster buffs. Let's say that just before we go into the first fight here. It's annoying. That's fine. Just get in there. So we'll go looking for the hunters now. Shouldn't be too far behind us. Yeah, I can hear him. There we go. They've actually picked the defense buff up, which is why they're probably this far behind, because they've spent time killing that. Griffin and Sunny, however, haven't picked it up, which is a bit weird. Griff's one of the ones that does actually need it as well. This is Rogue Val, so we can actually just ignore the healing beam, because she doesn't have as much of a potent output as regular Val does. Quite get out. Expecting us to move down, that's fine. He does have the defense buff though, so there is a very small window here between a full self heal. She's probably going to be able to get that off in a minute. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're not going to target Val with defense buff. The idea with Rogue Val is that you do enough damage to her before she can get it off on the cooldown. The cooldown's designed to be very close to that damage window. That's why I'm going to get out now, because we lost armor. Red bar damage is permanent. So we will try and conserve as much of it as we can. Getting the armor again. Try for Sunny this time. Get rid of that as well. Is it a countdown? No. Very close to being one though. You get it down. She fucking got revived? Excuse me? That was very quick. We'll have a strike on her, she's clothed at the moment, she's gonna be about there, yep, there we go. Good. Get her to 2 strikes. Not doing too bad considering they do have the defense buff, although it's Griff and Sunny that don't have it for some reason. Pressure that. Need to be careful about the poke situation on Kraken because their damage outpaces mine at this range. We'll try and go for another fight here just before we go to stage 3. Because you can use your HP as a resource, as a monster in this game. Get some more armor. So what you might have seen with Griff is when they get 2 blocks on their HP like that, it means the next time they go down, they'll just die. Same as Left 4 Dead. Now she's out, and I just need to touch her one of them. There we go. Doesn't have the defense buff anymore, so we will try for Valia. On domed. She did just use it. Keep the damage going. There it is. Griff again. Good. We'll go and get stage 3. We could have ended it there, but as I say, we go for stage 3 in all the videos just to show it off to you. So I'll grab it here. Getting the revives anyway. Stage 3 monsters, ladies and gentlemen, are what an ASIM should be. The hunters are deployed in this game to stop me from getting to this stage. So when we do, the game doesn't shower the weaker team in second chances and rulebook mechanics. You have to live with your mistakes in this game as the hunters, the same way you do as monster if you play fights badly and lose a lot of your HP, because when you evolve you do get your HP back as a percentage. So if you take a lot of damage at stage 2 as the monster, you won't get much back at stage 3, which is actually how you're supposed to really play it as hunters. You just do as much damage as you can in stage 1 and stage 2, so you don't have to deal with a full HP stage 3. You can beat stage 3s, I don't know why they didn't revive the medic, but okay. You do need very good positioning. And based on the way it's gone in this day and age, ladies and gentlemen, games that require an IQ to play them are not something on the market anymore. in this genre. So, yeah. Because they haven't revived the medic at the same time, as I say, this is going to be a punishment for them now as well, because they're not going to have a medic, which means they're going to die very quickly here. That medic was very easy to revive. But obviously, as I say, with it being bots as well, it's, you know, you don't get much of the real picture of what it's actually like. The bots in this game are actually quite good though, in a lot of situations, because they do actually hold their own. It's just because they've not revived the medic here. It's going to go tits up pretty fucking quickly. We do need Sonny. There somewhere. Lost her. Successful cloak, we'll go for Aiden. He's over here somewhere because he dipped into cloak then for a second. Do you hide down? Don't know where Sonny is. Sorry fellas, we did the pause there. She did come back. It's probably going to be the end of that one though. Let's got the recloak. We know where she is though. He actually got the respawn, that's hilarious. I'll tell you what. I can capitalise on this now. Because of the time he's died at, he won't come back. Let's get some armour. Gonna be somewhere. Sounded like it was over there. Right, that's fine. Being sound spiked, which is what that little noise is. I don't know where they're going to be, to be honest. Okay. Just literally in spawn anyway. Could fumble the thingy there because I... No, never mind. Let's give me that. There it is. 11:51. 2 minutes on the end. I had somebody in my door. That's this guy at the end there. It's fine. There it is. Don't know why Aftershock was never tracked, so that was a bit weird. But, you know. Hope you enjoyed as always, and I'll hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.